Imagine I recreated this GSAP animation on the Elementor homepage without writing a single line of code. This is how this animation looks like, and this is on the new Elementor website that they recently launched. So when I scroll down, that's how the animation looks like. And when I scroll back up, that is how the animation looks like. Now, here is the animation that I created. All right, I'll reload my page over here. And after reloading, when I scroll down, this is what happens. And when I scroll back up, you see exactly just like how the Elementor GSAP animation looks like. Now I'm going to be showing you exactly how to recreate this GSAP animation within Elementor without writing a single line of code. Now let's get started. Well, the team at the Animations Addons for Elementor reached out and asked if I would check out their plugin that enables Elementor users to create GSAP animations within Elementor without writing a single line of code. And I was like, hey, bring it on. And right over here on their website, you can see that they showcase or demo some really cool animations, and all these can be built within Elementor, just like you see over right here. But this you can go check out yourself. For now, I just want to take you straight into my Elementor dashboard right over here. And as you can see over here in the plugins area, I have the Animations Add-on plugin and also the Animation Add-ons Pro plugin. So to be able to create GSAP animations in Elementor, you need to have the Pro version of the Animations Add-ons for Elementor. And once you install it, it will show up right over here. And when you click over there, they have this cool dashboard over here that you can see, the kind of features that are available for you to try out. And also here they have, all these kind of widgets. For now, I enabled everything because I was trying to test out everything and see how things work like. This is not advisable because, hey, you'll be having a lot of, stuff running at the back of your website. Just enable the features or the widgets that you want to use. So as you can see, they have normal widgets that are within the Elementor editor. That is to say, like the hotspot widget, image gallery, but these are widgets from the Animations Add-ons for Elementor. They also have widgets that you can use in your header and footer. By the way, I have to mention that they also have kind of like a theme builder. For those who don't have Elementor Pro, you could use these widgets to use with their theme builder. And they have slider widgets, dynamic widgets. That is, if you want to display dynamic content on your website, they have these dynamic widgets that you can use on your pages, as well as form widgets, video widgets, advanced widgets. And they also have these extensions, and they have what they call the GSAP extensions and the general extensions. They have this GSAP extension for smooth scroll, animation, image animation, all this stuff. In this video, we are going to be exploring this. And for some widgets, they have the kind of a preview to see what you can build, and also documentation. So when we click over there and open that up, this is how that documentation looks like specifically for the animation extension right over here. But I know you can go ahead and check that out yourself. All I wanted to let you know is that these are the features that are available within the Animations Add-ons for Elementor, and you want to have them activated if you want to use them. And if you want to filter them by either free widgets, you can just filter that up. But I think for now there's no GSAP animation which is coming in the free version. All are coming in the Pro version of this plugin. On this tab, you can see which features you get in the free version if you don't have the Pro version. In this case, I already have the Pro version. And as you can see, GSAP features are not available for the free users. The other thing I want to mention is that they have already pre-built templates that you can use, and we shall look at that later on in this video. But for now, let's go straight into why we are here. We are here to see how do we recreate this animation on the Elementor homepage, which I think most of you would be interested to check out or to try on your own site. Back here to our pages, all pages, I already have my page created, which is called the EL Hero page, which I created with Elementor. Just to take you through the basics, what I have set up at the moment, I have a background or a site background color, which is, for the entire website. And then I have my header, which is overlapping my first section. That means that my main section that has the animation right over here has a negative margin so that my header can overlap. And of course, the header has a Z index of, I think 1,000. Yeah, I gave it 1,000 just to give it priority. But in this case, in this container that I call main animated hero, that is where I have my container that is having this video and the one that is having the GSAP animation. When I select that container, which is this, which if I disable that, you see that it disappears. So when I re-enable that, it shows up once again. So on this container, I just went straight here to the advanced section and I had to use the animation feature. And this is a GSAP animation feature and comes only in the pro version of the animation add-on for Elementor. Unfortunately, it still here shows Pro, and it looks like I don't have the Pro version. Yet I already have the Pro version. I think here it should probably be in gray, or it should be grayed out, so that I don't have to panic every time I open and then I see it's probably asking for Pro, yet I already have it. Anyway, when I come over here and select animation, so there are a couple of animations that I can apply right over here. I can apply, I can apply fade animations, 3D animations, but in this case, I applied a custom animation. And a method was to and play on scroll, so it only plays once I start to scroll. So I switched from the default wrapper to the custom wrapper, and right over here I went straight to the start and I wanted it to start at the top, and then I set the end to be at the bottom top. And here the ease I chose was power 2 out. Of course, I realized slow-mo and expo and sign could also work, but I just set it to be power 2 out. And then I added custom properties. Of course, you can go ahead here and choose what kind of properties that you want. In this case, I added scale property. So at the end of the day, I wanted to have these kind of dimensions, which should be like a 16:9. So that is why I gave here a 0.2. And then here on the scale Y, I gave it a 0.25. And then on the Y positioning here, I chose it to have a value of 600. Just so you see, if this is here at 600, and if I scroll down, you see it is positioned at this position here at 600. And if I leave this, let me give it like 800. So you are going to see that now it goes way below down here. And that means that now it's no longer positioned at 600, it's now positioned at 800. So if I make this to be like at 100 and then I come over here and then I'll preview and I scroll way down, you see now it's positioned at 100, and that's not what I want. So I wanted it to be positioned right over here. So I came back here and position it at 600 and then save changes. There we go. Now, the other thing that you want to know is that we can enable to have a preview kind of in the editor. So right over here, if I enable that and then I say play, it can show me a preview in the editor. But for some animation, it may not actually work as expected. So if I reload this page, I'll select my animated container right over here, come back and look here at the animations extension. You see, if I say play, it doesn't work because this requires me to first scroll so that I can see the effect of that animation. Just like that. So if you sometime press on this button, which is like the preview button for the animation, and it doesn't work, you may have to think why, because in this case, if I set it to only work on scroll, it should ideally do that, but since there is no scroll motion, it doesn't show any effect. But now when I come here on the front end, it shows perfectly. And that's how I was able to create this no-code GSAP animation on my Elementor website. Maybe one thing I've not talked about is where is the content. So the video that you see is basically a background video. So when I come here to the style, you see I gave it a video and I only made it to start at a specific time and end at a specific time. It's a YouTube video. So because the video is on the background, so I added this icon box. Ideally, it can also be an info box where I added my content, which is the title and also the text that applies, and as well as the button text right over here, which is for the button. And that's how I so happen to have my content just like you see over there. Then the other question would be, okay, how did you achieve to have these other elements right over here? And how did you end up positioning the video element right in that position? Like I've already shown you the positioning of that video. So under advanced animations, it should be here, advanced animations. This is the positioning and here is the scaling because I wanted it to scale and be in the proportion just like these other images that are in that container. Now, let's look at the container which is having the images. This one and also this text here and also the top images right over there. I have to be honest, that was a bit kind of a challenge to create. But here it is. The implementation for you may be different, but for me, I had a container which I set just below here. And then I gave it also a negative margin and also some padding just so that the images are not exactly on the edge. And within that container, I gave it two containers, a top container and a bottom container, which is the top container, the one holding the images here at the top, and also a container that is holding the images down below there. And yeah, then I gave it a heading widget, which is the one having the text, a new era of travel. And then I just added the images on the other containers. So right over here, you see I have all those images. They can be video widgets or any kind of other widget. And also the same right below here. So that's how I ended up creating the background container that is having that content as I scroll down below there. Now that covers the part of creating the GSAP animation, just like the one here on the Elementor website. Probably they implemented it in a totally different way, which I'm very sure they did. But that's how I could try to rebuild it using the no-code GSAP animation plugin, the animations add-on for Elementor. Now, what else comes with the animations add-ons for Elementor? Now, what I realized is that these guys have gone above and beyond to create really amazing template kits. I mean, full site builds and from the home pages, service pages, and contact pages having animations. And they have, I don't know, I've seen over 200 templates or template kits. And of course, also sections. So here they said 10K, section templates that you can also try and just import into your Elementor website, just like that. So I'm going to just come over here to the page templates, or yeah, just look up any of the page templates. So I'll come over here and say preview, and just like that. So you see I have this over here. So this is a button element from the animations add-ons for Elementor. They have a button element or a button widget itself, and it comes with different styles, and this is one of the styles. And just like you can see as you scroll down these template kits, they have animations, GSAP animations in this case, and they are beautifully built. That's what I can say. So this is an image animation, by the way, so the one that reveals it that way, and text animation, also GSAP. I love this. The one thing I want to tell you is that you can actually go ahead and copy some of these animations and paste them straight into your Elementor website if you have the animation add-ons for Elementor plugin active. So just to show you how that works, I'll close this up and just come here on this template kit, which I already opened. So I reload it straight here. Just like you can see, it already has, animations. I really love this text animation. So this would take you hours and hours to build, but right now it's simply a text animation, and in just 2-3 minutes you are good to go. By the way, if you want me to create a full tutorial or kind of go deeper in creating these kind of animations using the animations add-ons for Elementor, or what kind of videos you would like to see, let me know down in the comments of this video. And also, if you like the video, give it a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe. Anyway, I want to show you just one trick, not really a trick, but I really love this effect. And this is one of those famous effects right now, and love it. I love it. So what I want to show you is that you can copy some of these and paste them directly inside your Elementor website. So when I say copy, and then I come here to my Elementor website, I'm going to go straight down below here to this section and say paste from another site. Sorry, not paste from another site, but paste from animation add-ons, and say yes. That will take about a minute or two to import that content. Pasted, and I'm just going to publish right now to save the changes, and I'm going to go to the front end. I just want to see exactly. So there is the animation. Just that now I have a full site background which is in that blue. That's why the color has changed, but I can also just make some changes over here and say hey. So that's how the imported or copied and pasted template would look like within your Elementor website. I hope you found value in watching this video, and probably now it is the time you could try GSAP animations within Elementor without touching a single line of code. By the way, I'm not affiliated with animations add-ons for Elementor, but I will be leaving a link to their website, which is not an affiliate link, so you can go and check them out. And please come back to me and let me know in the comments if you like the experience, or if you enjoyed the process of creating the animations, or if you achieved the kind of animation that you wanted to create. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good time. Goodbye.